Hi guys, welcome to the morning practice. I've been asked to do this one to give people a kind of structure or a framework for a morning practice. So what we would normally do is start by sitting down, okay? So just take your time. Maybe if you're going to be sitting down cross-legged, sit down on something. Maybe grab a pillow or a cushion or something like that, or a block, and just get your hips up a wee bit higher, okay, and allow the knees to relax a wee bit, okay. So we would sit down normally for a few minutes, or longer if you want, and just allow the body to settle. Allow your body to settle on the ground, okay. Maybe kind of give yourself a wee shuggle, a wee shimmy, just to kind of relax a bit. So you can do this obviously sitting in a chair as well, if that's better for you. And just feel the weight of your body being pulled down into the mat or onto your chair, okay. Bring your awareness into the points that are touching the floor or your cushion and your cushion, okay, and just allow the body to relax. Notice how much breath your body's using, but try not to change it at this point. You're just noticing. We do say that an ounce of practice is worth a ton of theory, so you can read all you want about yoga or watch as many videos, but unless you're actually doing it, you'll not get the benefit from it. But now, if you've been breathing through the mouth, change the breathing through the nose. And bring that awareness to your feet, to the calves of your legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, and the parts of your hips are the parts of your buttocks that are touching the floor or your chair. Just bringing that awareness to these different parts of the body, your belly, your chest, your back, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Bring awareness to your neck and maybe your throat, your jaw, your eyes, your forehead, and the top of your head, scalp. Now bring your awareness to your breath. And try and smooth the breath out. And what I mean by that is when you transition from the in-breath to the out-breath, or the out-breath to the in-breath, try and make it as smooth as possible, almost like it's a kind of continual motion. You can do this one lying down as well, sometimes better. And bring attention to your thoughts. And try not to engage in them, just notice as they arise. Be a compassionate observer of your own thoughts, your own body. We're just allowing the body to slow down, allowing the mind to slow down in the breath. Maybe bring the breath into awareness and breathe down into the lower parts of the belly. And each time you breathe out, say the word relax silently in your own mind. Okay, take a nice big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, sigh it out your mouth. We'll do that twice more. Take a nice big deep breath in, sigh it out, and finally. And if you've had your eyes closed, slowly, gently open your eyes. Okay, so you can do that for much longer, and I would suggest you probably do, but for the purposes of this wee video, okay, do a wee stretch. Again, interlace the fingers, push the hands out, breathing in as you come up, and then breathing out as you release and come back down. One more time, breathing in, and breathing out. Okay, we're going to stand up. We're going to do the practice called do in. We'll just move that out the road. So, shake the legs a wee bit, shake the arms, shake the body. Okay, so we're going to start with this tapping motion, this do in. So you can either have soft fists, use your fingertips, or cup the hands, almost like a. Okay, so we're going to tap around various parts of the body. We're going to start with the shoulder blade. So you come down, round, and up. Okay, and do it about 3 or 4 times each round. Okay, then we come up the neck and over the top of the head. I use the blade of the hand for coming over the top. Okay. So start with a closed fist, then come over. So find out what works for you. So this is do in, D-O-I-N. You'll find lots of videos on YouTube for that. Next we start here, the chest, we come across, down the inside of the arm to the thumb and forefinger, flip that over, come back up from the thumb and forefinger. Okay, start again, this time down the middle of the arm to the middle finger, flip the hand over, come back up, then down to the pinky, come back up, and then final one down the middle again to the middle finger, come back up. And start on the other side, shoulder down to the thumb and forefinger, flip the hand over, come back up, down to the middle finger, so you might start to feel this working on your muscles, you might start to feel the energy flowing a wee bit more. What I mean by that is you start to feel a bit more alive. You're looking to experience these feelings. And for the last time you go down the middle again, back up. Okay. Then we go around the belly clockwise. So that's right to left across the top, down, left to right across the bottom, up, Okay, then we come down for the groin, doing the inside, the thighs, the calves, to your arches of your feet, come back up for the ankles, up the sides, and do your buttocks, and then your kidneys. About 3 or 4 times. Okay, next, if you want to get a chair or lean against something, okay, that's what to do. Otherwise, you're going to balance, bring the hips over towards the right, above the right foot, then lift that left foot up gently, start tapping the bottom of the feet. Okay, then rub the knuckles. Okay, so use your hip or the leg against something or your back against the wall. Rub the knuckles up and down the feet, the sole of the foot. Okay, then give your foot a wee massage. Then holding the shin with your left hand and then just above the left ankle with your right hand, give it a wee shake. See how it comes out. Okay. Or you can use this, as I say, as a balancing. So bring it over for your left hip this time. Bring it up. And rub that knuckle down, or the knuckles down the foot. Give the foot a wee massage. And this time holding the right shin with the right hand. Left hand just above the ankle. Give it a wee shake. See if you can relax that ankle. Excellent. Okay, we're going to start with the neck rotations. So nice and gentle. Okay, so your shoulders might want to join in, so it's sometimes better to hold your hands back like that. Okay, it just keeps the shoulders from joining in. Okay, so nice big deep breath in. As you breathe out, chin comes towards the chest. Breathing in, chin comes towards the ceiling. Breathing out, coming down. So again, didn't do any more of these, didn't go into these postures any more than about 70%. Feel your way into them. Okay, so next, chin comes to the chest as you breathe out. This time as you breathe in, chin comes up towards the right shoulder and up towards the ceiling. And then as you breathe out, chin comes down towards the left shoulder and down to your chest. So you're making a wee circle with the chin. Think you're making a circle with the chin. You're leading with the chin. Not a good strategy in boxing, but really good for this. So you might hear kind of creaks and crackles and crunches. Notice your shoulders if they want to join in, and push your hands down towards the floor. Breathing in as you come up, and breathing out as you come down. Okay, next time the chin comes to the chest, stop there. Breathing in, come back up the other way. Nice tiny wee circle coming up the other way. Each time you change from one side to the other, make it a really, really small movement. Feel your way into it. You're looking for the feedback for your muscles, for the nerves. You're getting into your body through these exercises, through these postures, through your breathing. Breathing in as you come up and breathing out as you come down. Okay, next time the chin comes to the chest, stop there. Breathing in, bring the chin up towards the ceiling again, and breathing out, look straight forward. Release the hands, give them a wee shake. Okay, so we're going to bring the feet to point towards the front. Okay, Feet are about shoulder or hip width apart, okay? And instead of the toes falling out to the side, keep them pointed forward. Bend the knees slightly and then tuck your tailbone under, okay? Just tuck that under so you're pushing your pubic bone forward a wee bit and that will engage your muscles, okay? So breathing in, raise the arms up, look up towards the thumbs, and breathing out, bring the arms down. Breathing in, straighten the fingers, keep them all together, looking up, and breathing out, coming down. So keep your tailbone tucked under, breathing in, coming up, look up, breathing out, coming down. Imagine you're lifting a heavy weight on the back of your arms as you're coming up and breathing out, coming down. So you're pushing against the force coming down. You're lifting against the force and you're pushing against that force coming down. Okay, the next time the hands come down, cross them over the front. Then we come back up the other way, breathing in, coming up, breathing out, coming down, breathing in, coming up, breathing out, coming down. And relax, give the arms a wee shake, hips a wee shake, wee sugar. So the next one is this one that everybody loves. Okay, palm faced up the way on the right hand, left hand the palm's going to face down, but start by moving that right hand, okay? But it's really most of the movement's coming for the hips. Okay, so the basic movement is up and down like that, but as you move the hips it looks like it's going to be a big circle it's making. Then the left hand comes palm face down. It's like you're trying to clap that hand. Okay, that's the movement. So notice your knees are soft, your hips are relaxed. Okay, you can actually lead with the index finger, that might help. So again, the knees, the hips, the arms, ankles, we're getting a wee workout here as well. And relax. Next one is left hand palm face up. Then the right hand comes over. Okay, keep your face pointed towards the front. So your neck is getting a wee workout as well. See if you can feel the soles of your feet getting a workout. Okay, bring that attention nice and smooth and relax. Okay, this time the feet can come out to the side a wee bit. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under and just relax the arms off the shoulders. Just try and feel the weight your arms if you're not holding them up. Okay, allow them to relax. Then we just start moving the hips from side to side. Okay, just let the top of the body relax. Keep the face pointed to the front. Okay, nice and slow and smooth. So it's not like you're throwing the arms, you're just letting the arms release. You're letting them completely relax. Okay, and taking it nice and easy. Okay, all of these things, you don't do them, you never go into them full force. Okay, it defeats the object, which is to feel. Okay, so what you're doing here is that you're not seeing how far you can throw your hands round, or you're bringing your awareness into the body. You're feeling your feet, the power coming through your feet, up your legs, into your hips, and the top of your body is remaining quite relaxed. And relax. Okay. So, adjust the feet a wee bit, maybe make them wider if you need to. Hands on the hips, slight bend in the knees. We come out to the left, out to the front, out to the right and back. So I'll show you that for this side. Okay, so out to the left, out to the front, out to the side. But when the feet, when the hips come to the back, straighten the legs and straighten the back. Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees, straighten the back, straighten the legs. Okay, so you're making a kind of big hula hoop movement, slow motion hula hoop movement. Okay, and feel your way into each of these postures, nice and slow and smooth. Okay, and on any given day you might feel tight and much tighter. So just feel your way into the movements. Okay. So we'll probably do about 8 of these to start with and build it up to 16. Then when your legs are straight, your back straight, bring the arms up, alongside the ears, look up, then breathing out, bend the knees, slowly, slowly, slowly come down. Okay. Three breaths here. Then hands on the hips, coming back up. This time we go out to the right, then to the middle, left, back out. Okay. So once again, feel your way into it, especially when you change direction or change position. So if you think that you're just no long out of bed, this is a really nice wee practice. But you can do it at any time of the day or night. Okay, and after the 8th one, legs are straight, back straight, arms come up, we come up on the toes. Okay, bend the knees, down. Okay, lift those heels up. After the 3rd one, come back down. Okay, bring the feet together so your toes are touching, big toes touching, ankles touching. Warm the hands up a wee bit. Give the knees a wee rub, the backs of the knees, the sides. Okay, hands on the knees, we come down to the left, down to the front, out to the right and then back up. So nice wee circle. Okay, take it nice and gentle. Try and keep the heels on the floor, keep all the foot on the floor. Notice the weight transferring to different parts of the feet. Okay, I would start with 16 of these ones and then build your way up. Okay, then we go the other way, so make a tiny wee circle going the other way, out to the right, the front, to the left. Okay, so start clockwise and then go the other way. And after your 16th, come back up, your legs a wee shake. So this next one's a balancey one as well. So have a chair handy, or use a wall, whatever. Okay? So if you're going to use the chair for balance, start with it and then just take your hand off every so often and see how it goes. So we're going to pick the left foot up, straight leg, point the toes away, pull them back, point them away, pull them back, and then start making these circles with them. Okay, keep the legs straight, push the toes down, pull them back up, push them down, and if you want a bit more, interlace the fingers, bring them up above the head. Okay, and stop and go back the other way. You can be holding on to your chair, maybe lift the other arm up. Okay, and then stop, curl the toes under, lift them up, under, up, under, up. If you want to try the next bit, lift that left knee up. Okay, then catch your heel, catch your ankle, bring it back, lift up, and come back down. Okay, next one, foot comes out. Take a moment to get your balance, okay, or use chair or whatever. Toes up, push them down, up, down, up, down. Remember, the purpose here is to really feel into your body. You want to feel the sensations coming back. Okay, don't worry about how big the movement is, how grand, or you're really looking forward. Yeah, you're really looking into. And if you can close your eyes, that's good. You might feel better. Okay, stop and go back the other way. Again, if you want a bit more. Or you can have your hands together like that above you. Okay, after maybe 16 turns, curl the toes under, lift them up, under, up, under, up. And once again, if you want to try it, lift the knee up. And grip the ankle. And you can sometimes bring that left hand round. Okay, so you're coming up like that. And come round. Okay, get a wee rest. So we'll be moving most of the kind of major joints around. We're going to do a wee bit of stretch now. So once again, bring the feet together. This time the hands are going to come up, so you can link them like this, so that those fingers are interlinked and your thumbs are crossed over and your index fingers are pointing. Okay, so keep the elbows bent to start with. Here goes my belly. Okay, so straighten the legs first, tuck your tailbone under. Okay, so you bring your pubic bone forward, feet are solid together. Okay, and then gently you start to raise the arms. Okay, so stretching. The arms alongside the ears if you can, or just your best approximation of that. Okay. Now we're going to step the right foot out to about hip width apart. Take a nice big deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're just going to gently lean over to that right hand side. So you're not wanting to lean forward here. You're just going to lean out to the side. You want to feel this expansion here. As you breathe in, breathe into that. And coming back, bring the arms down, give them a wee shake. Once again we'll do that. So straighten the legs, straighten the hips, tuck the tailbone under, lifting up. So it feels like we're being lifted up with the arms. Step the left foot out, This time lean over towards the left hand side. So try not to bend forward, okay? Try and keep that fairly straight. And coming back down. Okay, get a wee shake. So next, we're going to come down onto the mat. Okay, so we'll do that by starting with a forward fold. Okay, so you maybe want to be in the middle of your mat here. Take a nice breath in as you come up. As you come out, breathing out, fold forward and bring your belly down onto your thighs. Okay? Take a nice breath in, straighten the legs, straighten the thighs. Breathing out, bring the belly down onto the thighs. Breathing in, coming up. And breathing out, folding forward, bend the knees. Okay, hands on the floor, step the right foot back, left foot back, coming down. Okay, this is sometimes called tabletop posture. Okay, so we'll do some cat-cows just now. Okay, so the cow, as the tailbone comes up, might not see much movement, but what we'll do is we'll just rock the hips forward and back to start with, just to feel that, okay? So it feels like you're tucking your tailbone under, and one of the teacher's classes I was at says, imagine you've got a tail like a fox, like a big brush at the back here, you know, the fox's brush. You tuck the tail between your legs, and then you show the tail off proudly. Okay, so that's the movement. You're tucking that tailbone under, you're pushing it up. Okay, that's the basis of the kind of movement, and you want to feel what muscle groups you're using in order to do that. Okay, feel the movement, get it warmed up a wee bit. Okay, then we go into the full movement, which is tailbone goes up, belly comes down, chest up, chin up, look up. Breathing out, we tuck the tailbone under, we push the belly button up towards the spine, head comes down last. Breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, and breathing out. And do 5 more of those in your own breath. So, as your tailbone rises, your chest up, chin up, you look up. That's the end of the in-breath when your eyes come up to look up. When you breathe out, you tuck the tailbone under, you push the belly button up, chest up. Last to come down is your eyes. And that's at the end of the out breath. So because each of our breaths are different, take it easy. Try and coordinate that movement with your breath. If you get it wrong, that's fine. It's all about learning. Try and make your out breath last a bit longer, about half as long again as your in breath. Okay, after that, you take one more in breath. So this is the cow. Then touch your 2 big toes together and then push back. And either come into this kind of posture or this or this. So wherever you come to, whatever's good for you, just allow the head to relax, allow the neck to relax. And when you're breathing in, try and breathe in as fully as you can, You might feel your abdomen against your belly, against your thighs. You might feel your ribs expanding as you breathe in. Then as you breathe out, just allow everything to relax. Okay, and then when you're ready, make your way back up into a kneeling position. Okay, and this time what we're going to do is we'll bring the hand a wee bit nearer, left hand a wee bit nearer the centre. Fingers spread as wide as possible. Okay, and breathing in, we bring the right arm up, we'll look up, and then as we breathe out, we bring that arm through, thread the needle. Breathing in, we come up, look up at it, breathing out, coming down. Breathing in, coming up, and breathing out, coming down. And down. Okay, this time we bring the right hand a wee bit nearer the middle. Breathing in, coming up, and breathing out, coming down. We'll do that 10 times. Or however many it feels okay for you today. Maybe build up towards 10 times. You're following your thumb with your eyes. And after your 10th time, we're going to make our way down onto our back. We're going to do a relaxation. Okay? So take your time, come down onto your back. If that's no good for you, it might be that you need, or you would prefer something under your knees. Sometimes it feels better like that. Okay? Whatever's good for you. Sometimes it might be sitting down, or it might be on your side. Okay, you find out what's most comfortable for you. Okay? Just close your eyes down. Now notice how your breath is. Notice how your body's feeling. We'll start by tensing the feet. We're going to point our toes away from us. Tense the legs. Okay, take a nice big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, allow everything to relax. Okay, now breathing in, pull your buttocks together, tense your buttocks, and then as you breathe out, allow them to relax. Okay, breathing in, use your belly muscles to push your lower back down. And as you breathe out, allow it to relax. Breathing in, lift your shoulders up, with your head up slightly, and then as you breathe out, allow them to relax. Breathing in, straighten the fingers, tense the arms, maybe lift the arms up a wee bit, and as you breathe out, just allow them to fall. Just allow your fingers to curl like a baby's, and relax. Breathing in, maybe just lift your chin towards your chest, and then as you breathe out, allow it to relax. So find the most comfortable position for your head, take a moment or two, and then relax. So we're going to do a wee bit of coherence breath. So we breathe in on the sharp bell through the nose and breathe out on the dull bell through the nose. So breathe in, And breathe out, nice and slow and smooth. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breath in. And breathe out. Try and make the transition in the breath as smooth as possible. Each time you catch your thoughts intruding or being taken away with your thoughts, gently bring your mind back to the practice. No judgment, just observation. Breathing in. And breathing out. We'll do another minute. Breathing in and breathing out. And just notice your breath. Notice how your breathing is. Notice how your body's feeling. And notice how your mind is. When you're ready, maybe start to wiggle the fingers, your toes. Maybe breathing in, maybe yawn if you want to, do what feels good, maybe stretch the arms up overhead. Okay. Try this one by putting our palms together, rubbing the hands together, get some heat in the palms of the hands. And then place the palms over your eyelids, your closed eyelids. Then give your face a wee rub, your ears. And maybe bring the knees up together. If you're lying down, just bring the knees up. Give them a wee squeeze in towards your chest. Maybe make some wee circles with your knees together. And back the other way. Whatever feels good for you at this point. And then gently, 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 maybe rolling over on the right hand side if that's good for you. And gently make your way up into a comfortable seated position. Okay, and just sit for a wee moment. Straighten the back up a wee bit. Shoulders. And once again, just softly, gently open the eyes. And that was a wee suggested morning practice, especially the doing and the movement, you know, making these various movements that we did are starting to wake the body up from sleep and start to bring our awareness into our body, into our breath and into our mind. And that's the idea, is to kind of start the day with a bit of practice that kind of brings you back to who you are. Because very often if we wake up and we're kind of overthinking already, we're kind of, it can be quite tiring, quite paralysing as well. So getting a morning practice, getting used to coming into a morning practice and being aware when you're doing it is a blessing. I think it can be really helpful for just settling the body, settling the mind, and helping you kind of move forward in the day. So that was the daily practice. It went a wee bit longer than I thought, because when you're describing it all the time, it kind of slows the whole process down. When you're doing it, pay attention. That's the big thing, is be present while you're doing it. Then you just kind of do it automatically. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful for you. Best wishes. Cheers, guys.